Welcome back YouTube, Tom Palmer here. Today's video is going to be about the Garmin Approach G80. I'm actually going to compare this piece of equipment to the Gcquad, and the reason that I say this, although it's a GPS device and tells us our front, middle and back of the greens along with the hazards, I'm not going to be using that today. I'm actually going to be seeing what the carry distance is like, the ball speed numbers are like, and our total distance is like, and I'm going to check it against the Gcquad. So this £400 piece of equipment actually tells us all of that information, and so does the Gcquad at £20,000. Is it going to be worth spending £400 on this and taking it to the range for that reason? I'm going to find out and let you all know in today's video. So guys, if you want to follow the movement, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button down below and comment on any of my videos to automatically be entered into a free prize draw to win a brand new Spider S or Spider X putter. I'm getting so close to 1,000 subscribers now. Make sure you're in with a chance of winning one by doing those simple things. So all I'm going to do now is actually turn on the Garmin. So all you have to do, hold down the little red button. What it does, it loads up. You've got a little Garmin load up screen that comes up here. Doesn't take long to load up, I don't think, but this is the first time I've ever used it. Looks pretty cool, and it fits in your hand nice as well, so it's not big and chunky. It'd easily be able to fit into your pocket, or you can put it on your golf bag as well. But once it's loaded up, we'll have a little look and see what actually goes on. Let's have a look at the loading screen. Is it easy to use in terms of popping it down and just using it for the driving range purposes? So what it does when it pops up, it has got start new round, warm up, tempo training, target practice and virtual round. So for me today, I'm not going to worry too much in terms of starting a new round or trying to practice towards a certain target. All I want to know is that does it carry the same distance as the Gcquad? What's the ball speed like? And what information do we actually get with the Garmin Approach? So let's have a little look. So I'm going to just press, I presume that we'll press warm up. Yeah, warm up. So it's got on this now, estimated carry and roll. It's actually got the estimated carry. It also has our club head speed, ball speed, smash factor and tempo. So interestingly enough, I'm going to compare this now to the Gcquad to see how this little device performs. Right guys, so I've just put 4 stickers onto my 50 degree just so that Gcquad can pick up my club head speed numbers and make sure that I've got all the information that I need to compare against the Garmin Approach G80. So I'm going to start off with my 50 degree. I'm looking at hitting 5 shots with this, and then I'm going to go to my 7-iron and start pouting some balls a little bit more full swing. But to start off with, I'm going to do a few pitch shots and see how it performs in terms of the carry numbers. So got my Garmin Approach set up on that little golf ball. Let's start off with a few little short pitch shots. So nice and short. Right, so I heard that little beep in terms of it registering. I've carried it 48 yards on the Gcquad and 51 yards on the Garmin Approach. So let's have a little look in terms of the club head speed. So club head speed was, what were we, 50 on the Gcquad and 45 on the Garmin Approach. My ball speed was 51 on the Garmin Approach, and what were we on that one? 52 on the Gcquad. Let's have a look at any other information. Smash factor, does that matter too much? Probably not. And tempo doesn't really matter too much for me. So my big ones that I'm looking for are my carry, club head speed and ball speed numbers. How does it compare? So in terms of the carry, we were 3 yards off that time. So not bad, pretty interesting that was. Right, I'm going to hit 4 more. Right, let's go again. I'm going to just hit some pitch shots with this. So again, a little pitch shot. Didn't register it, so I didn't hear that little beep from the Garmin that time. So again here, setting up. Yeah, heard the beep that time, I heard it. So 59 carry on the Gcquad, 60 yard carry on the Garmin Approach. 1 yard out, that's really good. Club head speed, what were we? Club head speed was 54 on this, 50 on the Garmin Approach, 58 ball speed and 58 ball speed. So very interesting. Right, let's go again. That was really good, only 1 yard. So fantastic. Right, again, let's play that pitch shot. Oh, I'll tell you what, my pitching's feeling good. 66 yards carry on the Gcquad, 64 yard carry on the Garmin. So club head speed 55, club head speed 62. So I'd say that was out a little bit. Ball speed 61, ball speed 62. So again, very, very accurate. Yeah, let's just hit a few more. Right, this time might step it up a little bit. Let's go a little bit harder. Tell you what, my strike is getting good. 93-yard carry there, 90-yard carry on the Garmin Approach. So really, really good. Let's hit another couple. .91 on the Gcquad and 87 on the Garmin Approach. So literally it's been around 3-4 yards every time. It's not a lot though, really, considering the Gcquad's 20 grand and the Garmin Approach is £400 and it's not even its main purpose. Then that to me is pretty fantastic, to be honest. Right, let's just hit one more with this one. Again, I'm going to go really hard on this now. 50 degree. Tell you what, struck that 117 carry. What were we there? 116 carry on the Garmin. 1 yard. That is crazy. Ball speed 93. Ball speed 93. I mean, that is pretty impressive. Comparing those two pieces of equipment together, there hasn't been much change in terms of the numbers that it provides. Again, I can see where 3, 4, maybe if it steps up when we hit some 7 irons to 10 yards difference, then it might cause a problem because that's about a club. But in terms of a cheap alternative of buying a big simulator like this and taking this down the range, nice and easy to use, nice and easy to charge up, handheld, you can even pop it in your pocket when you're not using it, whereas I don't think I could put the Gcquad in my pocket. So very interesting. It's time now to get the 7 irons out and start giving it a bit more power and a bit more of a hit to see how it compares. Right, so I've got my 7 iron now. I've sticked up my 7 iron as well, so I can see the club head speed again, have a look at our ball speed and look at my carry distances. But super impressed with the Garmin Approach G80 when it came to hitting those shorter distance shots. Right, let's see 7 iron. I'm going to start hitting a few harder shots now. Again, I haven't got my glove on, so I'm not going to be pelting it, but let's give it a go. So I mean, carry 173 on the Gcquad, 170 on the Garmin Approach. Ball speed 119, ball speed 120. Club head speed was, let's have a look, club head speed was 88 and 84 on the Garmin. So again, very, very accurate. Again, about 3 yards out. That's really good. Let's hit again, let's go again. 169, 172, that's crazy. Right, let's go again. Here. So I didn't strike that very well. 156 yard carry. What did it say on this one? 154 yard carry. 2 yards. 112 ball speed. 112 ball speed. Club head speed 88. Club head speed 86. I can't believe how accurate this is performing for a little handheld GPS device. This is mad. Right, and again, right, I'm going to hit 2 more. Again, struck that pretty well. 168 carry, 167 carry. 185 club head speed, 90 club head speed on the Gcquad, 118 ball speed, 119 ball speed on the Gcquad. I mean, so far this has been absolutely unbelievable. Right, last one now. I'm going to hit one more 7 iron. Let's go one more 7 iron. Again, let's see if I can really get hold of this one. Tell you what, that's got gone. 178 carry, 174 carry on the GPS. I mean, bang on. In terms of ball speed, 121, 121. Club head speed 92, club head speed 87. So again, performed fantastic when it came to hitting 7 irons. Performed really well with my 50s. I think the only thing I could do now is get the driver out to see if I can try and beat it. But again, 20 grand, £400 so far. I mean, this would be going in my bag if I was going to the driving range, definitely. If I didn't have a Gcquad, I would be taking this to the range just because it gives me a very good idea about how far the ball's actually travelling. I mean, really, really good. Very impressed with that. Right, so it's time now to try and outperform the Garmin Approach GPS. So I'm going to go driver now and start banging some drivers just to see how this actually performs. I'm going to move this slightly over to this way again, keeping it about a foot away from it. And let's see now how the carry distance performs on this. Right, driver. Let's give it a whack. Gloves on this time. Tell you what, I struck that 266 carry. It didn't register on the Garmin, so it didn't register that time. Okay, let's try and move it a little bit further away. See if that helps it. Let's go again. Let's see if it registers this time. Yes, it's got it that time. So 261 carry. What were we on that? 248 carry. So, what's that? 13 yards. Pretty good. Very interesting. That was ball speed 151, ball speed 151. So, pretty good. Little bit out in terms of the carry on that one for me. But let's give it another go. 13 yards carry difference is quite a bit when it comes to hitting drivers. Right, let's go again. Again, decent strike. 265 carry, 253 carry. So 12 yards out. So we've had a 13 yard out and a 12 yard out. So again, a little bit more out with the driver than it has been with the 7-irons and the wedges. Right, let's just hit a couple more. So didn't strike that as well. 247 carry, 237 carry. So 10 yards that time. Interesting. What was the ball speed number like? Ball speed was 147, 147 again. I would literally say that the ball speed number on the Garmin Approach has been bang on every single time. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal really, just alone. But the big one for me is that carry. And for me, the carry with the 7-iron and the carry with the wedges were pretty good. However, the carry with the driver for me is a little bit too far out. I mean, a 237 carry against a 247 carry, 10 yards. The other one was 13. The other one I think was about 14. So 13, 14 yards is quite a big difference. That's like a club and a half different. So I always sort of think 10 yards is roughly the next club up. So if you can gain 10 yards, you're not only gaining 10 yards distance, it's actually a golf club less. So instead of hitting a pitching wedge in, you might hit a 50. So always really interesting. Right, let's hit a couple more. So again, struck that okay. 252 carry, 247 carry. A little bit better that time. And I'm going to do one last one. What was that ball speed? Bet you it was the same. 151, 151. Alright, that's pretty cool. Right, last one now with the driver. 256 carry, I'm blowing now. He's way too many shots. 256 carry, 243 carry, so 13 yards out. Right guys, so overall the Garmin Approach G80 actually performed really well. I thought it performed great when we were hitting those shorter distance shots, such as the wedges. It performed really well when we was hitting those 7-irons as well. However, in terms of hitting it driver, I probably wouldn't take too much notice with it. But if I was taking this down the driving range, it'd be really interesting to actually see how far I hit my shots, just so it gives us a good understanding of how far that ball actually travels. So it's a definite thumbs up for me. I thought it was really good for £400. Comparing it back to a £20,000 piece of equipment, I'd say that the ball speed numbers were perfect every single time, which is fantastic. Club head speed was a little bit out, and I'd say the carry distances varied the further down the loft that I went. So the lower the loft, the bigger the difference in carry. But overall, I thought it performed really well for £400, and you can use it as a piece of GPS equipment when you're out on the course to tell you yardages and tell you sort of front, middle, back of the green, if there's any hazards left or right. I think it's a really good piece of equipment personally. So guys, if you've enjoyed watching the video, please hit that thumbs up down below. Comment again on any of my videos to automatically be entered into that free prize draw to win a brand new Spider S or Spider X putter. And I'll see you all again soon for the next video.